Hello, welcome to my channel Let's Learn Icelandic or velkomin á rásina mína, lærum íslensku. So the topic of today is plurals in Icelandic, or at least the start of the plurals, and this course, this lesson is suited for, I think, everyone. First of all, I have a confession. Because, and this is something I probably should not admit, but I'm doing it anyways, but because I'm starting to teach in the numbers, I thought automatically I should start with the plurals as well, and then I was like, that will be easy, I'll just teach them this and this and that, and then blah 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 blah, it will be an easy course, easy lesson. And I was like la 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 la, living in my happy naive land. And then as I was going through my day, I was like, but there's also this. Yes, okay, that makes it slightly more complicated. And then that, and that, and that, and I got a minor panic attack because plurals in Icelandic are not easy. So for a moment I was like, how am I gonna teach them this? I have no idea. But now I've calmed down and I decided I'll just do it one step at a time, so we'll just do it very slowly. But I should warn you that plurals in Icelandic are not completely trivial, they're not always completely obvious. It's not like Italian and Spanish where it's very straightforward. English is a little bit difficult with plurals. They have the main rule at least, but since they get their words all over the place, they have some both irregular plurals and also like cacti and weird things. So English is also not completely trivial when it comes to plurals. But we will start slowly, so this lesson will be easy. So today we're only going to focus on female words that end with the letter A, or in Icelandic we say A. And that's simple enough because those are all regular more or less, so it's not extremely difficult, and this is just the way we start. So each one step won't be difficult, but the entire thing might take some time, so let's just be patient. There are many Icelandic female words that end with the letter A, and when we form the plural with these words, it's always the same. Basically we take example of the word kona, and we've seen this in the lessons before, but I'm still going to take this as an example. And when we have one woman, then we say ein kona, but when we have many women, we say margar konur, which means many women. So whenever you have a female word that ends with an A, we take the A and we turn it into a UR or an UR. So kona, ein kona, tvær konur. This is simple enough. I imagine it. You cannot even believe why I was panicking over this, but it's very simple. And I will show you more examples just so you'll get the hang of it. We can, for example, use the word for girl, a girl. One girl is ein stelpa, and then, you guessed it, many girls is margar stelpur. We can also do this for female names. For example, my name. If there's only one of me, then we say ein Ása, only one of me. But if we have, let's say, two, me and my nafna, me and another person that shares the same name as me, then we have tvær Ásur. And we can go on and on. For example, when we have one elevator, we say this is ein lyfta. But when we have, let's say, 4 elevators, then we say fjórar lyftur. The same goes for a helicopter, like helicopter. Helicopter in Icelandic is þyrla. So ein þyrla, but let's say that we have 3 of them, then we say þrjár þyrlur. Very simple, very general, and applies to so many words. However, there's always an however, isn't there? I bet you're not even surprised at this point. But we have the additional rule that when the second to last vowel is A, basically not the ending A, but the last vowel before the ending A. When that is also an A, then we have a sound change. That A will turn into an Ö. Into an Ö. We've seen this sound change before, in particular when we talked about the samur adjectives, and we will see this sound change again in different scenarios, because we use it's a very common sound change in Icelandic. So what does it mean? So far I've described it in sort of an abstract way, but what does this mean in practice? For example, if we have one mom, then we say ein mamma, ein mamma. But when we have many moms, like many moms, then we say margar mömmur. Margar mömmur. So the last A before the ending A will be turned into an Ö, and this is a rule that applies always. And this also applies to the word for a grandmother. So a grandmother in Icelandic is amma, amma. And when we have, let's say, two grandmothers, then we have tvær ömmur. Tvær ömmur. This also applies for names. So if we have a female name, for example, Anna, very international name, also exists in Icelandic. So when we have one girl that is called Anna, then it's just ein Anna. But let's say we have four. If we have four girls and they all have the same name, one is the nafna of the other, then we say fjórar önnur. Fjórar önnur. And it's funny I should mention the word nafna, because that's also a female noun. So when for example, I have one other person that it has the same name as me, then she is my nafna. But if I have two other people that have the same name as me, then they are my nöfnur. Nöfnur. So it's something that happens always. Now let me give you a couple of phrases. We could say something like allar ömmur mínar eru skemmtilegar. All my grandmothers are fun to hang out with. Allar mínar ömmur eru skemmtilegar. Í uppskriftinni ein sítróna, en ég setti tvær sítrónur. When you have a female noun that ends with an A, when you want to put it into the plural, you just turn the last A into an ur. That's a general rule that applies always. And then a little extra side note, if the last vowel before the ending A is also an A, then you turn it into an ur. That's it. Now you know how to turn any female word that ends with an A into the plural. Easy as that. Unfortunately, not all female words end with an A, but that's a different story for a different day. Here is an overview of what we learned. Press pause and review at your own pace. For the first exercise, I just want you to figure out what is the plural of these female words. Also try to see if you know how to pronounce them. Press pause, take all the time that you need, and then I will give you the answer. For balloons, we say ein blaðra, margar blöðrur. For sweaters, we say ein peysa, margar peysur. For a pitcher or a mug, we say ein kanna, margar könnur. If we're talking about greetings, we say ein kveðja, margar kveðjur. And finally, for computers, we say ein tölva, margar tölvur. For the second exercise, I want you to do the same, but now we level up a little bit because we also include the greinir or the Icelandic the definite articles. So I put an example to help you along. The girl, we turn into the girls in the following way. The girl is stelpan,
and the girls is stelpurnar. Now do the same for these 5 words. Take your time, there's no reason to hurry, press pause, and then I will let you know what the correct answer is. Pearls with the article, the definite article, we say perlan for one and perlurnar for many. For tables, we say tablan for one and töflurnar for many. For bagels, we say kringlan for one and kringlurnar for many. For the harp, we say harpan for one and hörpurnar for many. And finally, for the pan, we say pannan for one and pönnurnar for many. And a fun fact that 3 of these words actually refer to famous Icelandic buildings, and these are Perlan, Kringlan, and Harpan. So you can Google those if you're interested. That is all for today. See you in the next episode. Bless, bless.